Now, weather on the ones at 5:51 with Paul Cano. So isn't your chest all puffed up and walking a little taller today, knowing you were a part of the first broadcast in television history?
I was going to say, I think there's a picture of Bob Kovacic in front of that weather map that's floating around the weather office here. You know, with the white mustache, you know, he can get away with that. He might have even been around for the Civil War. You just got to put one of those hats on.
Up in those weather balloons.
Yeah, right, exactly. Founded the Weather Service back in 1876. All right, so we have a lot more technology nowadays, and that helps us show you the jet stream, which is the key to our heat and humidity and also storm systems moving through. And this is a trough in the northern plains, and over here we have this heat building from the south over the eastern part of the country. You can see the ridge cresting over the Canadian Maritimes, and that ridge is going to hang out here for the next couple of days and even build more. So the warmth will continue right on into the middle of the week, tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. But this trough is going to head our way. But look what happens. It doesn't come barreling through. It sort of pivots and shears through the Great Lakes and into southern Canada. With the trough taking this track, it's only going to slowly push a front through here late on Thursday, and some indications are that the front will even wait until Friday. And it's tough to time when the troughs shear out like this. That's why the forecast becomes a little more difficult when it comes to timing of these fronts. So we'll watch the trough shear out. We'll say Thursday night and Friday morning for the front to come through, and that's our next best chance for showers and thunderstorms. So notice it doesn't get terribly cool behind that front as most of the cold air remains in Canada. It's dry outside right now. First warning, live Doppler radar quiet. Temperatures mainly in the 60s, although it is 71 in Albany at the airport, 70 in Poughkeepsie. It's still 77 in New York City. And you could see that most of us are at least a couple to a few degrees higher than our starting point yesterday at this time. And yesterday we made it to 92. So I think a lot of us will be right there in the upper 80s and lower 90s again today. But even if we don't reach 90 in some spots, it's going to feel like 90 or better thanks to the humidity. Another warm and muggy night tonight, with some places not even dipping below 70, and then another run at 90 tomorrow, although I think more of us will stay just short of the 90-degree mark with a couple of pop-up showers and thunderstorms. So you see the ridge of high pressure keeping it dry all day long yesterday. We're going to watch the next disturbance. It's coming through the Ohio Valley and toward us. Just a little ripple in the atmosphere, but enough to produce some pop-up showers and thunderstorms over the higher terrain. So mountainous areas stand a little bit of a better chance at getting a thunderstorm this afternoon. Most of the valleys stay dry. A muggy night tonight and one or two more isolated thunderstorms tomorrow before more of us get it with that front I talked about late Thursday and into Friday morning. 90 this afternoon, more heat and humidity with that scattered storm popping later over the mountains especially. Muggy tonight for everyone down to 70. 89 tomorrow, hazy, hot, and humid again. An isolated thunderstorm here or there. Thursday night, Friday morning, the best chance for more rain for more of us, and that'll lead to more seasonable air coming in for Friday and the weekend with highs in the lower 80s.
All right. Thank you very much, Paul.
Okay.